The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Extravagant Few Minutes on this Wildcard Sunday. Yours truly, Captain Lou here, powered up by Belly Up Sports and, of course, SeatGeek.com, the official secondary market of the Captain Lou Sports Network and an Extravagant Few Minutes. Check out SeatGeek.com and use the promo code Captain Lou, and you'll get $20 off your first purchase of any game or event that you want to go to. That is SeatGeek.com. We got 3 games on tap on this Wildcard Sunday. The first one is going to be Pittsburgh at Buffalo. And oh my goodness, it is going to be – the weather here today is going to make the Kansas City weather look very tame, as it's going to be blustery, it's going to be cold, it's going to be snowy. They could be getting a foot or more of snow in Buffalo. Who knows by the time the game starts. Buffalo is a 9-point favorite. The over-under on this one is 33. And without T.J. Watt, the big question is, how is Pittsburgh's defense going to contain Josh Allen and James Cook? They've got a pretty good combination going right there. And Mason Rudolph, can he keep it going for the Pittsburgh Steelers? It's going to be the time. The test is going to be right there. And an interesting stat on this game, Josh Allen is the only quarterback in NFL postseason history to average 250 passing yards and 50 rushing yards in a game. Now, is he going to get all of that in this blustery day in Baltimore or Buffalo? I'm really not too sure on that, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. The Captain Lou star to watch today is going to be Najee Harris of Pittsburgh. The Steelers are going to need him big time to come through. They're going to have to control the ground game, control the clock, try to keep it close, limit the turnovers, obviously, and Najee Harris is going to really have to help out Mason Rudolph in this one. Is he going to be able to do that? I don't think so. My prediction on this one, Buffalo 20 and Pittsburgh 10. Take the under on this one if you're betting it. Second game of the afternoon is going to be Dallas hosting the Green Bay Packers in a rivalry renewed in the playoffs. It's going to be the Packers trying to make history again. Jordan Love, he's come into his own. Boy, he's really put the rest a lot of the doubters, really having a great run this year in his first year as a starter. But now he's got a big defense to contain with, that being the Dallas defense led by Micah Parsons. Can Micah Parsons wreak havoc on Jordan Love's offensive game plan? What about on the other side? Can Green Bay's battered defense, can they put the pressure on Dak? Can they limit CeeDee Lamb? Those are going to be the 2 question marks for Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay is going to have a problem scoring, but can they contain Dallas's defense? And can Mike McCarthy and Dak not wilt or succumb to the pressure in the last 2 minutes? They almost did against the Lions. Most importantly, Mike McCarthy with his game planning. So this is going to be a big onus on Mike McCarthy. There is a lot to be said. They're at home, and that's huge. Captain Lou's star of the game in this one, I like the rookie out of Michigan State, Jaden Reed. He's come into his own too a little bit for the Green Bay Packers. They're going to have to lean on him because we don't know if Christian Watson is going to be that much of a factor. It's going to be a fun game to watch, but I think Dallas is going to pull away late. As a Lion fan, we're hoping for a Green Bay upset, which I know it's kind of sacrilege almost, but I look for Dallas to win this one by a couple of touchdowns, getting a late touchdown to seal the deal, 38-24. Take the over in this one. And that leaves us with the nightcap, our Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. First time in 30 years, the Lions have hosted a playoff game by winning the division. First playoff game in Ford Field. It is going to be so electric in Detroit tomorrow night, 8:15 kick. Detroit's a 3-point favorite in this one. The over-under is 51.5. We all know the storylines. Matt Stafford, he's coming back to Detroit for the first time in a Los Angeles Rams uniform. Jared Goff has got that chip on his shoulder. He's still upset that he was treated poorly in his mind by Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams. Sam Laporta looks like he's going to probably go and test out that knee. And he's questionable, but he's been practicing. So that would be a big lift for the Lions offense. Can both defenses put pressure on the quarterback? I know that's going to be a key for the Lions. If they can keep the pressure on Matt Stafford, he's not a very mobile quarterback compared to some of them that they've faced, but they're going to have to contain him and put the heat on. And the same for the Rams with their defense against Jared Goff. Detroit, they're going to have to avoid what seems to be an increasing number of defensive backfield penalties. You know Stafford's going to go deep to try to draw those penalties, so we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Nakua and Williams, the rookies, they're going to be key, or Williams in his second year for the Rams. They've come into their own. That's going to be a big test for the Lions defense along with Cooper Kupp. And for the Lions, I think they got to establish the running game, which they can do with that very, very good offensive line, one of the best in the NFL. Montgomery and Gibbs, they're going to be the 1-2 punch. And then you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown. And so it's going to be an electric game tomorrow night. I think there's going to be fireworks in this one. My Captain Lou star of the game tomorrow, it was a toss-up between Amon-Ra and St. Brown and Gibbs. I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs because I think he's going to be a catalyst for Detroit. At least one touchdown, potentially 50 receiving yards. We'll have to wait and see on that, but it's going to be a fun game. My prediction on this one, give it to the Lions to advance to the second round, getting a playoff win for the first time since 1991. Detroit 34, Los Angeles 28, could even be an overtime affair. All right, that's going to do it. That's an extravagant few minutes. Hey, by the way, before we go, if you're going to the game tomorrow night in Detroit, if you see me in the upper deck, stop by and say hi. I'll be there as well. All right, that's an extravagant few minutes brought to you by Belly Up Sports and SeatGeek.com, the official secondary market of the Captain Lou Sports Network. Follow us on the Captain Lou Sports Network. Subscribe to us, and you'll get all of our shows, including the Captain Lou Extravaganza, the ACHA Power Play, and all of our extravagant few minutes. All right, Captain Lou saying keep your heads up, keep your sticks down, keep your feet moving, and as always, keep your minds open. Until next time, Captain Lou saying so long. Enjoy the football.